Metiefo nyinaa akɔ ababa ɛyɛ daily update so ɛno ne deɛ ɛdi kan ɔbaa subscribe to our channel no na afei nso adwenkyerɛ bi a wɔn bitumi de aba wɔ comment section bi read ne nyinaa ho afei nso mama bi sɛ ɔbɛhyɛ ama adamfo na ne nso nyɛ bi ahwɛ yɛsɛ me go straight to amadu issue ɛyɛ Kelvin tiri aba abɔnten nsi me bɛgu ano ɔhyɛ yie paa ɔba abɔnten no ɛna ɔka sɛ ɛyɛ JJ Rawlings wuo na ɛbaeɛ no Kuffour nim ho bi Kweku baako nim ho bi kyerɛ sɛ ɔyɛ crime suspect of saa JJ Rawlings wuo na ɛbaeɛ because obi ɔyare ne ade kye sɛ wawu ɛne sɛ nneɛma bi kɔ so a amanfoɔ nte ase ɛyɛ ama Kelvin tiri aba abɔnten ama yiyi nsi magu paa na ɔhyɛ yie paa ɔse ɛyɛ MPP foɔ naa na ɛbɔ MPP foɔ naa na ɛma ɛyɛ JJ Rawlings ɛwuiɛ na mmom da ɔmo ɛyɛ ɔmo sie ɛyɛ JJ Rawlings kwampo na ɔmo mpɛ sɛ na abusuafoɔ kɔ abɛhu bɔde ne kwampo nini wini leak aba abɔnten ano ɔhyɛ yie paa nti me nkɔ ne nkɔ TP ka wɔn yɛ interested a ɛyɛ Kelvin tiri aba abɔnten abɛka ano ɔhyɛ yie paa nso sɛ
Ghana is about 66 or 65 or 66, I don't know. Nobody in Ghana has been able to walk to the mic to say, I was there. JJ Rawlings pulled a gun and shot my father. Nobody. J.A. Kuffour, he wanted to hang JJ Rawlings. So the strategy Kuffour and say they should open something called reconciliation. Send a bay, Benyan Pebi Manabetna TV. So I can say, Nami Jina Hona JJ Rawlings treat two and a bomb of a trim in Tiankoku JJ, Kuffour di Pabonini, and to me and see. Nobody was able to walk to say, I was 7 years. JJ Bass Antimemu, Oba Komemu, Oba Cape Coast, Oba Volta region, and Oba Mahama too. Nobody was able to say to date. Kuffour and Namgana, Adrian Boninti, and Edith Krumha. Messiah, Adrian Bonia Kuffour the president, revenge. They wanted to eliminate JJ Rawlings. That was the idea of Kuffour. And JJ never liked J. Kuffour because when said the guy came to kill him and he wanted to use the media, he wanted to use Ghanaians to kill Rawlings. Kuffour did not come to kill Rawlings himself. He came to use Ghanaians indirectly to crucify Rawlings because of the reconciliation. Sanka nipa ba kumpo be jina kasa na mi jina dem and Rawlings ba echi tuobon papa timutua. Then he would throw the question back to Ghanaians. So right now JJ Rawlings committed a crime, murder. What should we do to him? It's in Koba by a Pontius Pilate, the NB. John the Baptist, no, that was what J.A. Kuffour was trying to do. He was going to make we Ghanaians crucify Rawlings. He was going to make us kill Rawlings. He would never touch Rawlings. He was going to use us to kill Rawlings. And it's not setting up reconciliation. It is a caniba people buy and okay say it is true. This day I was there, Rawlings buyer or Chituo and a judge for on one boat to pay. They would then turn the question and throw it to us Ghanaians. Right now we know the facts are there. JJ Rawlings murdered a judge. JJ Rawlings killed somebody in the Ashanti region. In Tianya day, then he will refer to his experts. Oh, these are lawyers. Oh, the law says this. The legal terms are this. JJ Rawlings will have to face firing squad. No person bore Rawlings to Tukuno. Enti Kuffour na Namgana ya ne papa Kuffour or ya busum kokroko or a wicked man. The reason why JJ never liked that guy was that the guy came in to kill him. He did not get anything on Rawlings. You can't say what I'm buofu, but logically, and the hono and a church no. And intina no motigana Kweku bakumu were the people who were pushing for the reconciliation. Ain't it? No smart no. Say, hey, Kuffour there or yo or person come any boom. No. Kuffour's target for reconciliation was JJ Rawlings. The now was for somebody to just say, Name what them and a Rawlings by no bomb papa Timutu. They wanted a statement like that. Just that. They didn't get it. Into Kuffour no, the ambition in say he came to isolate Rawlings. Nanko be yine free ho, nanko be ma ye kunk Rawlings. The way they did it, Kwame Nkrumah, sana you people with here. You saw the way they eliminated Neck to kill him. They came in a different name and they used the military to kill Rawlings. That is how these people are. Different too. That is how the MPP has been built. If you remember, time of reconciliation by they were the champions of the reconciliation. It should happen. It is because they were very sure at least they will get one person to say Nami Jina Hona Rawlings bo with Mutu. That's all that they wanted. They didn't care about the other JJ Rawlings Ghana. Go back in our history. How many coups Nesi were Ghana? But why is JJ Rawlings school so important and so visible to Ghanaians, especially the MPP? Because MPP first started some Ghana sama free for buy kotoka buy omombe ku nyina anya nipewu ye ana Rawlings nko aku no problem because they wanted to eliminate JJ Rawlings. Kweku bako number one onye journalist o. Me see the certification and the birth certificate no do school. He did not graduate. So called Apamo said and okora gempa. Kweku bako is a liar. And then I bought so na nam Ghana no. The fact is in our way. Me, I don't lie, I don't hate anybody. Kweku bako, I don't hate him, but I'm stating the facts. So that was the idea. And internet JJ Rawlings on Kuffour asem internet Kuffour say adentina JJ Rawlings pay Kuffour asem on Kuffour asem because the agenda na JJ Kuffour de buy and JJ saw it enti Kuffour de buy no na ontumi nya hwe so people began to JJ thought to say Kuffour was a lesser evil. Now you get it. Kuffour agenda na heavy. Kuffour made Rawlings know say I'm coming after you. Kuffour did not make Rawlings know say he was coming after Rawlings. So the same people before they cool Rawlings they killed him. Kuffour Emma Rawlings says, I am coming for you. I am putting this. He humiliated Rawlings, put Rawlings on national television for Rawlings to be answering questions. Questions he knew nothing about. Kuffour said that he humiliated Rawlings on around the world. Like put the guy on national television and let the world hear him that he's a murderer. That is what Kuffour did. Nipa boni ni watu way, then I'm gonna so say papa Kuffour. No Kuffour sana de yen and Crɪmê. You get it? I feel one picture no. Mon kwara na yeka Ghana asema mon share steady into most na party bia na mu di akire. Kuffour do buy no. What Kuffour had done, JJ Rawlings thought to say, Kuffour was too clear. He wanted to murder me. Kuffour did not show it, but Kuffour used other means to get rid of Rawlings. And that is why they still ended up killing Rawlings. Because Rawlings is one of the biggest mystery in the history of this country. Rawlings, oyare one day how? And these people, the way they handled JJ Rawlings' body, his funeral rite, they didn't even want the people who gave birth to Rawlings to have his body. Kwasiafowi. Na odi bi be mea. Na nyamede. Abra de yamede yam papa. Odi yami nua nyamede. Memo obi fa nyobi. That is what we have to be looking at. And because of the hatred that Kweku bakomo and Kwame Sefa we mu no mu create no. Say ye to about Ghana. Onim de ehu pa wom. Miami nua no asantefo akamfo dodo asantefo. Majority of the time, to about said the Yeko Hine, and I say Yeko ye, it's an event. Okwa santimemuni to about I say a ye abroche for yaba na yeko. What will happen there is what excites us. It's not about the belief. Yeko a ye was santimemua, and yet de busiani kom. The nipana wo wunemani kom, anani yiri kom ewe ye na say about how we will enjoy ourselves. It is a oba asantimemuni to aba. Utumiti so bi tumika say you get the idea. So it is not about voting for development too. It is a competition between awunafoni tugum tiasu and tungum. But Musana will say now awunafoni tuama NDC di enti na mo tuama NDC. So the answer will be awunafoni tugum munyina mo konko tuaba enti tuaba in Ghana. You will see say that is the phrase from the Ashanti region. Hey, muda want to awunafoni tugumo. But Musana will say ma me kotoma MPP no die nti na me kotoma MPP me gina die ben so e die na MPP ayaba me awunani kotoma NDC a ohwe kwan ohwe nsuo ohwe hospital ohwe university ohwe nyoma kakra ne nsaka wa NDC nti na otoma NDC no na what santini na woto ka se awunafo ne tugum no e die ho na wo hwe because utu eni ahu kejetia hwan na ye NDC utu eni ahu sewia hwan na ye NDC utu eni ahu kumewu hwan na ye NDC uhu mamponsuo utu eni ahu airport hwan na ye but obebu na ni eguzo aka say abana ye to no e competition between ye ni asantefo ni ahonafo anything in the asante asai no anything asante nyampuntio communication 101 na me ne wo ye ne no hey Namon ko to aba me see ye to aba Ghana bia kwa asanteme ma sanete so et say ye kwa yie ye ne asantefo kwa yie a de ne kunewu de oye kunani de ne ma wagya omo ho no omasam hayo eye duane ebedi part na abrochirefo eriye eye ba na omo boy no omo boy nyum so it is what will happen there. Just comprehensive all started. These were the people who were attacking John Mahama. This was the man who was attacking Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman. And then the school ni gu. Sa school na otie no school ni gu. Why the nim say okra? Okeka kwasiasem. Anything and the okasa bebre because the school ni gu. This man, he took appointment from a Kuffour to be at a GRA. 2020 before elections. A year cocaine about 20 kilograms. 200 kilos and a $200,000 rai yediba GRA. You busal say we almost see ayira kwasiam penyi we so ye penyini. We so enchebi obewu. We enchebia almost start kasa bodam musa na enchebi obewu. Me ka kire mo say omo amudi manimu nne a omo cross 70 80 ni ade no. Omo ndi more than 10 years omo nyina obewu. Oh. Mudi amobeka say me ka kire de bia say in natural order no akwara any penyini be weja akwara it do sometimes so akwara wuja penyini. The probability of these people 90% of them dying before mo amodi 18 mo be di 25 no it is huge. We enche bi obewu so we di 70 dia kan nyina de bia every day bi obetumewu me di 70 71 metumewu 72 metumewu into we no or a candidate for death. Into onye nipa extraordinary bia we mu na edia bedru bebia yedu no hwe Kuffour ofri power acha 6.5 years panyan obewu because at the end of the day eye krono ni nyoma obebo ato e ka obo ato ye ne ebetua o Kuffour ontua bi kenoforiata ofri power acha 7 years obewu. I am telling you omo abewu because they cannot live. Eye power na sustaining omo. It is power which is sustaining them. The moment they step out of power they will die. We are kromfo, we are trufo, we are Christian and pepe ni awon kan na usuro wuo. A war should be a blessing. So with this 70 and over anameboa, they will die. Eche we kromfo, eche wo Christian ni uni bebi awokọ. Se wu na uni bebi awokọ. Se we pepe ni na wu na uni bebi awokọ. Why should you be scared when they tell you will die? These people will die. Now see, the former Gimpa rector has called for open declaration of assets and Mr. Addo catch the Ghana for say, oh, yam pinina, you see, I know, or see my new year ding, na omo ebemo abamu, jumedie biano, omun declare oma set, omo japade, omudin kind enfantre, and sani amomudien, yamomu jumedie, akwawi. Mumusan said, when did he realize that? An old man who's a liar. When did he realize, say, I was sent for declare oma set? Omu kain, MPP Bob NDC Bob power and Omunyan Saba. The moment the MPP Bob power no more than Jimmy for 7 years. This man is technically older than Ghana. Yes, we are 60 something. This man is over 60. For 7 years, this man did not find a reason, and I say the why we should force people to declare their assets. Suddenly, when we say Kuffour we sika when you be no, or say and you enforce your no declare asset. Ni school now say go. You see, these are the hypocrites in our system. And to say the basis in the basis in the says MPP for yesika dodo. Now listen to this agove. Kasana no to se LêAꝀED.
Then and this is what Kuffour must be thinking about, and if he knows about it, must be ashamed of that. Now his people demand from you a certain amount before you be considered for the job. Why? Because then when they get it, whether the government pays you or not, they have gotten their money. As if people are in a hurry to loot the country before the end of Kuffour's term.
He acknowledged the possibility of a rebound, but also warned that the journey would be challenging.
One of the greatest disappointments of Kuffour is that honestly, he raised the hope of Ghanaians. Ghanaians expected that we had gotten the leader with a vision, with the charisma, with the determination. And it seems if he doesn't redeem himself in the next 14 months, he will go down in history of one of the most disappointing leaders. And what the corruption, the arrogance, the thing that there is, Ghana is for them, and that without them, Ghana would not be there. Even some of them thinking that they should tell us who should be our next president. God forbid.
The nonsense of it. I said nabo ashim. I said na bosansum hwe ne nimu futuro ne nimu nyina why I said na bonsansum and they go for the things they all forbid and God forbid uhinem forbid. You are talking about people taking over ultimately, and some people are telling us come to action somewhere Jimmy. You are saying say Ghanaians thought we have gotten the leader, a visionary. The question here is today compare Kuffour to who was there before Kuffour came. You need to do that before you listen to you as an intelligent, reasonable old man. You are speaking like you are mad. If Kuffour has performed abysmally, compare it to the government before. Take it sector by sector. Then you can say you thought you have gotten a visionary. The one who was there before Kuffour is the visionary. Kuffour is a fool. So still, there's no comparison here. Kuffour does not come close to comparison when it comes to John Mahama. He has not gotten there yet. Until you cannot still sit today and say, now your dream say we have gotten a visionary. Kuffour is never smarter than John Mahama. Never. So we are still with John Mahama, who is a visionary. Because Anke Kuffour to me chire bibi a chire sen ko nimnyansa chan John Mahama. Otumi ye de John Mahama ye nmukura mu hafa anke betuma kasa. But at this point he has proven that na adwene wo form onim nyansa mo a mo so ne so de ba mo jimi chen no. So you have to look in his face and tell him that today I can say as an old man me nimi se kotre Kuffour ne nyansa de tim endu John Mahama. That is what we have to say. Because Namujin Samudi Kuffour ba Odimnyansa chen John Mahama. And so Kuffour has not been able to get closer to what John Mahama did, 1%. That means we are still with the visionary. Then we are still with John Mahama who is intelligent. We are still with John Mahama who is honest. But John Mahama who is vigilant. John Mahama who thinks about the nation. Because he got to be compared there. Now say Enduna. Still, we still value this. Actually, unniminyansa they all can tiasie. Sanke Kuffour about me the John Mahama yemu half crank. Bet me na compare no. And bet like I say, we thought we have gotten a visionary. You have to say, Kuffour has proven that John Mahama is a visionary. That is how the statement should be. Kuffour has proven that John Mahama is an intelligent leader. Kuffour has proven that John Mahama fought corruption. John Mahama is a leader. That is how the statement is supposed to be. Because the comparison now so the case still stands as constant. And the K is John Mahama. The constant does not move unless you bring something different from the constant before you can say the constant has moved. But as we speak, the constant is still K because John Mahama is a visionary, Kuffour is not. Because what you were expecting, you did not get it. Then you still keep the constant. John Mahama is the visionary, the intelligent person who thinks about people, who thinks about a nation, who thinks about how to govern this nation well. When you white wife said the other bo in shirem or Kasai said na bo shirem kwasiakeka when you need odin kwasiasema mo biantano. You need an alternative that is better than what you came to meet. If what you came to meet could not beat what was there, then what was there is still the champion. That is how it works. So Obi kuta title. That's Obi be contesting. Ni akase nipa we me na me current champion Kevin Taylor our 49 knockout. Obi anfanen to form that. Na ye de another contender be contest me. Na mo se ono so 49 knockouts. Na se oba na me stopping round 1. I am still the undisputed. It is when you are making the analysis, you just have to say that Kevin Taylor still the champion of the world because nothing could beat him. The comparison we did and the challenger could not come close. Senka challenger and then could do 11th round. I can say Kevin Taylor Krasa on your powerful side because all his fights he has been able to stop his opponent at the 4th round. But this contender, even though he did not win, he has been able to fight Kevin Taylor to the 11th round. Then you can make some comparison here. Now, say competitor now by no in the 4th round, man knocking it down or in the 3rd rounder, he does not even get to my quarter level. It is still John Dramani Mahama's vision, his leadership. John Mahama, what he was doing, we need to keep him on to do it. You cannot make decent analysis. You are saying you thought Kuffour was the visionary. Vision away. You people don't reason. This is common. This is what we call logical reasoning. I've made it simple for you people. And yeti ye penipebia ne record e match John Mahama. And Sunny Tumaka say we thought this person would be this. Who? Kennedy Japan. Now Kennedy Japan political career. and he no be to the match John Mahama. Kennedy Japan political career. Kennedy Japan ko ni political career. Oko parliament what na 30 years wakasa trepe. Kennedy Japan on suggest anything in parliament. Kennedy Japan, so much to me adeba kwa Kennedy Japan. You see these young politicians in parliament like Sosu led the abolition of death penalty. And it will go into the history books of Ghana. Say a young politician led that. And Akodu Pempensua, the president has admitted a executive order and you need death penalty in Ghana. That is what we are talking about. It is part of your name. You can go into parliament. John Mahama Munya, they have something that is associated to their name. They pushed a bill that they pushed for it to become law. And then I can say your contribution in parliament can be noticed. You can go to Alban Bagbin, Obetuma Kweku. There are lots and lots of them. Kennedy Japan in parliament now, what's that 30 years now? What has he actually proposed in parliament? He's a daft guy. Oh yeah. Parliament ponko mumu. Parliament they be 30 years. And all the MPP for Jessica Ghana. Oh, in the coast no. The electricity there, it is illegal. Me na me catch it. Kennedy Japan coast no. The light that goes there, illegal. Bro, tete mu nyina no onim de esi o, onim say problem oba. Kennedy Japan's cold store now will be, the light that goes there, it is illegal. Opa omeka se meboa. Only the doors here da ho enya nkura doors here. Kennedy Japan cold store na wotema ho no. The light na watwe akọ no, illegal light. He knows. Onim. Or coaster, on tier light bill. Cromfo when I'm Ghana, I'm so onya the papa bia messi. So or see me boy, or me can't Ghana for say easy should go. Kennedy Japan light are watching across and the coaster on it's illegal. Ade omo chiko and yeni amuni ejuma. Only the traps at Dahoman and enyan kura traps so. Kennedy Japan cromfo we. Me see the cold store no. On nam Ghana kekan kwasi asem on se ba omi amohwe no ade omo beye no me clip on it se abebe on se Kuffour ade mo hwe no o me clip on it se abebe sani coaster no on tell light bill illegal connection opa ochina on your press conference e boa and the matter say GR for akotwa company be cement company be omo di Ghana ka 700 million. Kennedy Japan is owing Ghana more than 700 million Ghana cedis in electricity bills. Yes. I read the Yakopon. They did now, I'm Kennedy. Nyabutreo. Because in Kuffour, ya na bua ma yes, I no. Me say ne fact you said the no. Ne light na wo no illegal. Ebia ni mboma statistics he knows. On tier light bill was ne stupid coast order was we be no. This guy is a liar. Yakasi na me does ya mo Kennedy solo. Time I release no. He has no idea. And it's not all pray and then there's a the campaign. His campaign is all about and the also attack Mahama. He's just trying to buy favor from the NDC. He knows every single thing behind the be illegal. He knows, and he knows the NDC is not coming to play this time. He knows the he knows what is coming. He knows what is happening. Only the ever see into the oil. Why not just a ship in bungum? Because already the other said the Kenyan idea and say, and then all your MPP for no. Obiasu send be Jimmy Party in Omi Akroma, but Obian kind of Canadian kind of Kuffour their bosom. They know. He knows he's going to lose a lot. That's why he's doing this. Nicole Storno, illegal connection. Now, mo press ECG no mo call channel pa. I rather Yakopon. Oh. You have no idea what is happening in Ghana. Kennedy said the DB no here. Now let me show you guys something. Egigim Kennedy. Go for a pa. Okay, say me more Kennedy story. I'm person be mo. Minim dia me be. Hey, Mesas. Edi be rebeni. Okay, I got it. Besides, you are loading me too much. Oh. Okay, I think you guys want this to go, right? Okay, I'll move these guys. All right, Mr. S. I think it's better I read it word for word. It's much easier that way, right? Okay. You, Mr. Mo, minimum. Samanya, it will turn into another fight. Okay, so thank you, Mr. S. I will move. No. Guys, we are still working. As I'm working, I'm still working. So let me get the information for you. The team just sent me some new information. Let me get it on the system. Now, me and later. Thank you, Mr. S. Now, Kwame Sefa Kainso Akasa. Osede Ghana the concert yemu do a journalist. Kwame Sefa Kain say. All right, and this one. Okay, I got the three of them. Thank you. Whew. No be easy. Okay. Kwame Sefa Kainso Akasa. Kwame Sefa Kain said or say National Cathedral won't be successful. Let's move on. So I'm for Kwame Sefa Kain and Oti National Petroleum Authority so Nana Addo Kweku Kuffour de na koto NPA so or a board member omye meeting bia oje less than $5,000 Ghana dollars. $5,000 no odeba a year and the Ghana dollar more a year 12 na a year almost 600 million. Titisika na 6 billion. They be on meeting bia onje less than 6 billion. Ewo NPA board so. Or a journalist though. Nana Addo Kweku Kuffour de na koto NPA board so. Say MPA tenasia $5,000 in a month. Omutum tenasia be 4 times. $5,000 no in old Ghana cedis no about 60 billion. 6 billion, right? Currently 5,000 by 12. So we can say yes. Enti Kwame Sefa Kain oye djuma Kuffour o say cathedral ne de enya de beba so. Enti mom yenyi ya adwin firi so na yenko yenim. Kwasi ampe you catch them say NPP for time na NDC what power no or see NDC for Akroma for you make sure say mrana yedwuma. And Kuffour has gone out there to destroy a government and I said the taxpayers' property. Last me read it nyoma omubesi cathedral omubutugu ye JJ for dying companies omubugu ye bebetua the compensation ama companies sika ahodro sebio also tuama companies judge for dan ye de wo eneme ye taxes esi no Nana Addo Kuffour ebubu ni nyina tugu ye cathedral no monkai enya Ghana for ene yesi ebesi o eye Kuffour no so wa hye ne Nyankopon bi bo enti enya ye ne Ghana for enya ye ne etua taxes ene ye aju se besi cathedral eye nkwasiafo bi ne ka omutiri bom so omo besi cathedral ahye omo Nyankopon ebo omo hye omo Nyankopon bo enti omo si cathedral ma omo Nyankopon no me akwa metia me nsume Kuffour Nyankopon ena Ghana yete no Ghana ensume Kuffour Nyankopon eto na yetua se yebenya nsupa ekwan pa yebenya apomudin bia yebenya eye nyoma ama yapuntu akoso ye ntua to se edikosi cathedral. We need to get this in our head. Nende Kwame Sefa Kain otena radio so saa bedu nda na adwin so nde onim nyansa no kreba sibia tie no beka pepepe. Kwame Sefa Kain ka kire se upon eka Kuffour do adwire guo ene aban sika wafa over $500 million no osemo menja manenka we anka Iran owa anka de ahoma kire ko atwemeku na to atwene. I'm telling you Iran owa anka hange no I see $500 million Ghana sika ye taxes ka Kuffour do awia e de akoto amena ye hu block back no Kwame Sefa Kain do ka che Ghana for say oh we de mama ye nyina ye ndog na ye nko yenim me say anko o Irana anka de ahoma sori ha ebunukom. I'm telling you anka o Irana anka makola anko sensen ho anka Iran makola anka asan no kwasi asem we nipa atiti ni morem etua toa amfie nson Maji $500 million. I said so ko si cathedral Ghana for na omote Ghana na obianka so pe cathedral no afa imredu se e wo se amanfo ebe yinsama no a wo se oyenja manenka me se we anko Vietnam a anka yabana hem wo wiem na ye twa na sirem we mom ye hwifo. They have played with your minds. Omo de madwene diagura bedru ne oh and the omo kire omo colors. Because if you na try my NDC about power, na afei Mahama enimi hare ni endi na tem. All right, Mr. S. Kweku Bako away. Where's Kweku Bako? Kweku Bako, the journalism, the career in journalism it was about JJ Rawlings. Oh, I'm going to go to Switzerland. I'm going to go check. JJ Rawlings has money there. I'm going to Kweku Bako. Onko school papa biawo. Kweku Bako oko GIJ certificate or ko na fake. Kweku Baako need any certification, qualification to be a journalist though. Kweku Baako basically became a journalist because of his hatred for JJ Rawlings. And Antina Obiwa of Fra say JJ Rawlings' biggest mistake on earth was to leave Kweku Baako alive. Because it was Kweku Baako who poisoned Ghanaians about JJ Rawlings. It was Kweku Baako who deliberately decided whatever JJ Rawlings does positive, he would turn it into negative. Kweku Baako's life was about making Rawlings an enemy of the people. And he succeeded in doing that. Kweku Baako and his likes, they created an enemy people did not even know. At a point, people hated JJ Rawlings for no reason. You ask JJ Rawlings, Utubusobi, I don't know Rawlings and said, oh, Rawlings them and Penasep, I didn't send your Rawlings in Kwana Yuku or Ghana. How many coups they buy and Sana Rawlings be coup? So many coups buy and Sana Rawlings be coup. Da ben amote so biya buzia din, kotoka din, semetan kotoka. Nyoma esi kotoka ni buzia abresono, worse than Rawlings time. But these people created an enemy you did not even know. Inti majority of the people in Ghana no, they didn't like JJ Rawlings because Kweku Baako cretino edi mamo say, way or your demon. So Kweku Baako's life is all about pettiness, envy, anger, and another journalism. No, it wasn't journalism of facts. No, Kweku Baako's journalism was about destroy JJ Rawlings. Kweku Baako was like, I don't like JJ Rawlings because he did something to my father. But ever since
in the video no ba query no atifo in say hun say Kelvin can say Kwame Sifa kan ono so or this is the billion just a month so as a program bia ska watch okay kabu my month is 60 billion it's kana no the year pa we need sema be to ja ano she purchase ama Kwame Sifa kan so watch no watch say we need sema can tell up point be kan so say wo wa nche before video ni ho efa ye nyema ekoso Ghana no any afunso so JJ Rawlings ewu no ho sani wasifa so we some zifa so see no in some ekoso video ni am say wa nche kakra wo ho betimi about comment section ho nothing so betimi so share among your so ne bia share on subscribe so betimi subscribe to our channel it will be us.